Hey everyone, guess where I am? The beach. Oh, and I picked the perfect time. There's like something flying out. Oh, look, you can see. It's a helicopter. I'm on a little mini vacation with my husband. We are at the beach at the Gulf of Mexico. Look how pretty the water is. It's beautiful, but it's really cold. I just checked the temperature and I'm actually in Panama City Beach. It's 54 degrees. And so there are hardly any people on the beach. And I am about to walk down to the office because I have some packages and I was going to show you those when I got them. But let me show you what I worked on the way here. It's about, from where we live, it's about a 6.5 hour drive. And I decided that I was gonna work on a Bucilla felt stocking kit because the one I'm doing is for my mom, and I want it done by Christmas. So, because I want to have it hanging up in our house when she comes over and kind of surprise her. I don't even know if she'll appreciate it, but I've enjoyed working on it so far. It's a learning curve for me because it's been a long time since I've made a stocking. But let me just show you what I worked on in the car and maybe a few tips on what not to do. So I brought some other things and I'll go over that in a minute too. So I'm gonna turn the camera around just so you can see. It's hard, I'm having to hold it up now. I don't really have a good place to film. So I'm gonna show you what I worked on. So see you in a second. All right, okay, so this is the stocking that I'm working on. It's called Oh Holy Night. And I'm doing this for my mom because Oh Holy Night is one of her favorite like Christmas songs, hymns, or it's not a hymn, is it? I don't know. Anyway, she loves going to church, so I thought it was fitting that the church is kind of like the focal piece of this one, and then also because it has carolers outside singing, and her name is Carol. So I just thought this is a perfect stocking for her. I have no idea. I don't know how I'm gonna when it comes time to putting her name on it. I have no idea how I'm gonna do that. But this kit is designed by Maria Stenziani, made in the U.S. I don't know if I said that right. And is there a date on this? I don't know if there's a date. I can't read that. What does that say? 2008. Possibly. Okay. So that's enough about this. I've shown this before. So I decided while I was in the car riding yesterday morning that I would work on it. And although it was like a 6.5 hour drive, I didn't get much done because I didn't have a good space like to do all this stuff. And my little, passenger side car and trying to put things in pockets and stuff, little cup holders here and there, and trying to stay out of my husband's way. So I think I did this, and this. Well, this. And then today I've done this part, and right now I'm in the process of appliquing this door onto the red piece. My techniques on this, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm actually, some of the instructions say not to go through like all the pieces of the material, but I do. As you can see, and I flip this over on the back, I am, because I'm gonna line this, and this is not gonna show. But if I learn a different technique on how to do that right here, I am definitely going through the felt because it's so close to these. I mean, both layers, I'm just having to like stab and poke kind of method. But on some of them, when it's not so close to the sequins, I can just kind of do like the sewing method and only go through like the piece of felt on the bottom. I hope it doesn't affect the way it turns out in any way. But this is very sparkly. I'm using, actually, a lot of the sequins I'm using are from Cartwright, which they have like holographic sequins. And let me see if I can just show you. Like these are silver, but they're thicker than the ones that come in the kit. I'm using these just because I'd ordered them a while back, and because I'd heard that they were really extra sparkly. I'm not using this, I haven't used this color. I have like 4 or 5 different kinds of white. So when I was in the car, I had all the bags and stuff in these, this like bead storage container. I guess this is what this is. I don't know what it is really, but I think I'd ordered off Amazon. They were not taped up. The bags were not taped up. They were just folded over and put in here. And then also the little beads. It comes with beads like this, and clear ones and black ones. And then I also have purchased these Delica beads, which didn't come in the kit, but they just are a little bit shinier and clear. So that was a really bad thing for me to do, is I was working out of this because I didn't have much space. Well, because I didn't have the bags taped up or anything, I was trying to keep the storage container, you know, flat so they wouldn't all move around even when closed. But these things are so little. And when we got here, we were unpacking the car, and I just shoved it into my bag to carry it up to the room. When I opened it up this morning, there were beads and things everywhere. And I tried to save a little bag of the ones. They were all mixed up like this. I mean, like, they were everywhere. And so I tried to sort out as many as I could. And then I finally was like, just forget it. And I ended up taking everything out and then dumping the loose ones, which are all over the bottoms of these containers. I have since found out that the little beads and the sequins can work their way out of these petitioned little spaces, and to not do that anymore. So in the meantime, I found some painter's tape here in our owner's closet, and I sealed them up so they won't go anywhere. At least it'll be harder. And I have ordered from Amazon a bead storage container. It's going to be delivered here. So, but not until like Friday. But I figured, you know what, might as well go ahead and get these in the proper container so they don't spill out everywhere. When I'm working on sequins, I just pour I pour like some of the sequins and some of the little beads that go with the sequins onto a paper plate, and that's how I do that. But I couldn't do that in the car, so I was having to dump them out in here. Anyway, it was just an awful mess, but hopefully this will keep it contained for the rest of the time we're here. It was not the most ideal project to be working on in the car. But I just love how shiny it is, and it's coming along. It's coming along. So like I said, I've just got to finish sewing on or appliquing this door, and it's not perfect. Like, I don't really know how to do these embroidery stitches. Like on this one, there's white marks to try to cover up, and you can still see them a little bit. And over on the side, it looks kind of messy, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm never going to get anything done if I am trying to be perfect, I guess. So the next thing that I'm going to be doing after this is the wreaths that hang on the door, which are these. So I have to cut the center out of these little wreaths and then bead them, and then somehow cut these bows out, and then I guess sequin them on. Anyway, that's gonna be all fiddly. And then I don't know what comes after that, because I'm following step by step what the instructions say to do. I can't wait to get over here. Anyway, so that's what I've been working on so far. And let me show you what I'm going to be working on next. After I apply this, I'm going to stop for a while because I don't want to get burnt out of it. And I also brought some cross stitch projects to work on as well. All right, the cross stitch project that I'm going to work on is actually a restart for me. I decided, and one of the reasons why I decided to bring this and restart it is because originally when I purchased this from Gecko Rouge, it was part of the Gecko Ho 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 collection, and which was like a surprise. It was a surprise kit. Like I did not know like the pattern. Luckily, I really love this. I think it's really pretty. But the fabric, because I bought it so long ago, the fabric that I ordered with it was 18 count. And I started the 18 count, but I wanted to do tent stitch because it goes faster and I just like it better. And I did not like the coverage on the 18 count. So because I was going out of town, I didn't want to bring a projects that didn't have all the materials included. A couple of my other full coverage projects that I'm working on use, I'm working out of a master set of CXC. And I didn't want to bring that whole master set with me because that would just be too much. I've done it before, but I just didn't want to this time. But this one comes with, it came with all, sorry, the floss there, which is messy, but they came on these cards, and I poked holes in the cards on this side to put like the extra leftover floss. But because this kit was meant for an 18 count and I'm doing it on a 25 count easy grid, I'm gonna have, I think, enough floss. So really that's all I've done so far, and I'm working, I'm not parking my threads. I decided not to do that, and I'm actually working on this first block, filling it in, and then just carrying it to wherever it goes. And then when that finishes, then I'll move back up here and do the next symbol. So that's the little needle minder that came with the project. I just realized that Gecko Rouge has a challenge every month. It starts today, and the challenge, and you post pictures, is 2,000 stitches for the month, which I really think that I can get on this if I work on it, you know, quite a bit. So I'm kind of excited about that challenge. And you just post pictures every week, I think, of your progress. I don't know. I have to read the directions again, but it's in the Gecko Rouge group. But I just really love this. This is artwork by David Finney, and it's called At the Window. And I've stopped ordering like mystery kits from them because, well, I haven't ordered from them in a very, very long time. But because it's kind of pricey. But I've stopped ordering them because I really like to see like the pattern before I get them. I was doing the Gecko Rouge gems, which there's like smaller designs, and those are surprises too. And I was disappointed in a few of those. They just weren't really my style, I guess. But this is. So yeah, I'm gonna be trying to work on this a little bit today. I have the pattern is on, I have a hard copy, and then I have it on PDF. So I'm working off my pattern keeper. Yeah, so that's about it. Now I'm going to put on my shoes and walk down to the office and get my packages, and I'll be back up and show you what those are. Before I walk to the office, usually walk down this path right here and go sit out there. Maybe not today. It's pretty cold. Okay, I'm gonna go. Oh gosh. All right, I'm back, y'all. It was so cold. I don't really think it's the temperature so much as it's the wind chill that's making it cold here. It's windier anyway because we're on the, you know, it's on the ocean, but I was so cold that I had to run. I didn't even go up the normal way I usually do. I just got to this first stairwell I could find and went up it. But I got my packages. There were a lot of packages down there people ordered. So first of all, I'll show you some clothes that I ordered. This is actually just a like a velvet jacket that I got to wear. Like, I can't even hardly show this. To get the color in the sun. It's just to wear like with jeans. It looks wrinkly and it might be too big. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to try it on. I thought it would be pretty during like the fall. Kind of dress up jeans and a t-shirt or something. So that's what I got there. And then I'd ordered another. I actually ordered this to work on while I was down here, but then I decided the last minute to bring the one that I'm working on for my mom. But this is called Peaceful Nativity, and this is a simpler design. And I can finish this, you know, a little bit faster than some of the other ones that I have. So, yeah, I don't know if this is a new design or if it's been brought back. On the package, it does say 2023, so I'm not really sure. And on these newer ones, I don't think it says who the designer is. But, you know, these are put out by a Plaid Craft or Plaid Online. Yeah, so don't you think, I saw pictures of it in the Busilla the Busilla stocking craft group. I can't remember what the name of it is. And it looked really sweet and pretty and kind of simple and didn't look like it had like didn't look like it was too fiddly. The main concerns that I have are actually with doing the face to where it doesn't look like she's been, you know, has a problem. I'm not really good at the embroidery techniques yet, so we'll see. My favorite part is putting on sequins because they're shiny. But yeah, that's Peaceful Nativity. Okay, so what do y'all think? Is it too big? Is it too long? Anyway, I mean, it's cozy. And I just, you know, I have flip-flops on because it's still summer in my mind. It's a little wrinkly and it smells gross. But I might keep it. I don't know. I'll have to ask my husband. Hey y'all. So it is. Oh, sorry, I thought that was my husband driving away. It is about, I don't know what time it is here. 3, maybe 2 in the afternoon. I've done some stitching, but some things have happened. I don't even know if you can tell behind me, but I can't even go outside right now. There is a brush fire that is behind me. I mean, you can't see the fire, but it's so smoky outside and smells like a fire that I can, and it's cold and windy. And so, so I've just been staying inside all day and I haven't even hardly walked outside because it just makes me want to like choke. But I'm going to turn around and kind of show you. I'm going to go outside for a little bit on my balcony. It the fire started at like, after I filmed the first time, about 12:30 p.m. And it is, they can't like stop it. They're evacuating the area. It's a neighborhood. So I'm a little worried about the people that live over there, if they can't like get this under control. But let me just turn the camera around here. you couldn't really see it from that angle, but you could tell kind of like the smoke in the air and the haze. It's so weird. Anyway, it's spread to over like 80 acres. I look so bad because I've been sleeping. I've been taking a nap. And I'm gonna try to show you, go out the other way. Oh, God, that was terrible and very unflattering. I'm gonna try out to go the other way and show you the other view that I have of the ocean. You can see like all the smoke that's over it. This has never happened here before. So anyway, I'm walking down the stairs. Let's just turn this phone off or else I'll fall. Okay, you can see better over here. That's all smoke, and you see it's just covering the sun here. It feels really good out here actually on this balcony. It'd be hot if the sun wasn't covered. But yeah, it just smells smoky. Hopefully they get it under control. This is me walking around the adjoining neighborhood area. I did it one time. Hey everyone, I'm back. It is, what day is it? It's Friday. It's Friday morning. I'm still at the beach. I did not film yesterday, and I decided to go on I stitched and I worked on something which I'm going to show you in a minute, and then I got another package in the mail which I'll show you. And I decided to go on a long walk around the neighborhood, which I'll put a clip in just a little bit to kind of show you like where I was walking. And it's really short, so you can just go through it really fast. And then my husband got back from running his errands, working out, or whatever he did. And the smoke has cleared from the area. They got the wildfire under control in that, so it wasn't smoky. So we went out on the beach for a couple hours, and so I got a little sun on my face. I put sunscreen on, but it's just been a while. And then this morning I've been working on the project one of the projects that I brought, that's a Mill Hill kit. And I'll show you what I've been doing on that, and something I figured out this morning that I'm not really happy with, but I'll talk about that in a minute. But let me show you my view here. Turn you around, and there's the ocean water. The ocean water. It's still really pretty. Not many people out on the beach. But yeah, so let me show you what I worked on yesterday. Pretty much is the only thing that I worked on yesterday, and what I worked on this morning. And I'm kind of at a stopping point because I want to work on something else. So I'm gonna take my face off and turn the camera around so you can see it. Okay, so this is what I've been working on. This is from Mill Hill. It is one of the patterns from the Ghost trilogy. And I had decided that I was going to stitch this on fabric. And I'm also using glow in the dark. It's called Glowy, and it's from Sulky. And I've done a few stitches using that, but I've been mostly working on the beading while I've been here. So let me show you, let me show you what I've done. So I'm gonna pull it over here. I'm gonna bring it over here to the light so you can see it better. So I'm on this, I'm using this like dark, I don't even know what the name of this fabric is called. I got it to use for something else, and I frogged it and decided to use it for this. My plan was like maybe I could make this into like a little pillow, but all this stuff is beads. And it doesn't look like I've done a whole lot, and I wish you can't see the shininess of them. It just looks so much better in person. But I've never worked on a Mill Hill kit. I mean, I haven't really done that many, to be honest with you, that has these, I don't know, it's just really cool. It looks lacy or something. And up there, where those, what are those called? Smyrna crosses? I'm not even exactly sure of the name of those crosses. That is the glow in the dark thread, but I have to go back and do that in all of these. But I decided to go ahead and get most of the beading done. I think I have 2 more rows of the beading right there. And I actually started, let me go back over here and put it down. I actually started right here. And this is where I'm kind of like, I don't know how that's gonna look. I'm working on the little cat that's going to be showing, and this is gray, and it's not going to show up. I don't think the cat on this dark fabric is going to show up that much. But oh well. I mean, it is what it is. I'm definitely not starting it over because it's just taken me so long working in these little beads. But it just looks really cool. And then I'm gonna put like a light on it. Just maybe you can see more of the sparkle if I do that. Not really. I wish that cameras could pick up on all, but all of that is beads. And I'm using 2 strands of the white to put them on, and I like that because I like the white thread to actually show in this too. Okay, and now I'm gonna go take you into the bathroom and just let you see again what the glow in the dark. It's been sitting out here, but not in the light, so I don't know how glowy it's gonna be. But we'll just go over here and see, and you'll get like the effect of what it looks like. I'm going into this bathroom where it's very dark. Let's see if it shows up. Oh, yeah, so that's all the glowing I've done. It's bright, Let me let a little light in. Ooh. So you can kind of see, like when there's light in here and you hold it up, you can still see the difference in the regular and the glowy. Pretty cool, huh? So that's where I've gotten to so far on this ghost. And I don't know, this one's called Essence. And I saw this first on Calico Whimsy's her YouTube channel or her Instagram. I don't know, because she does so many Mill Hill kits, but I saw this and I thought it was cute. And I don't even have a cat. I still think it's super cute the way it's peeking out from behind the ghost, and you can kind of see behind the ghost. You know, it's like transparent or showing through. That's pretty cool. All right, now let me show you what else I'm going to work on today. All right, I'm going to work again on the stocking, and today I am supposed to, I finished sewing or appliquing this door on, and then these are the wreaths that go on the door, and I have to cut them out and then cut this little hole out in the middle, which I don't know how I'm going to do that, but it says that that's what I need to do. And then I need to bead them. So I've got, I think those little 4 holes are for red beads, like I guess to be like berries. So that's what I'm going to do next. And this was the order that that I placed and picked up in the office yesterday. It is like a Paco or Paco, however, floss organizer. I have a lot of these at home. I didn't have any with me. And I really, the way that I had my floss was driving me crazy. It was getting tangled up. I was on those floss drops and it just wasn't working for me for some reason on this project. So I decided to order one of these. They weren't expensive at all, and I'm probably going to be using these a lot for these busilicates. I can't have too many. I have 2 or 3 of the real Paco, I don't know how you say that, organizers at home, and then some of the cheaper ones, the knockoff ones off Amazon also. So I'm hoping this works a little bit better than what I was using. So I'm going to cut these out and I'll come back once I have them beaded and tell you what I'm doing from there. Okay, so I finished cutting these out. I did it. And what I'm going to be doing next is appliquing them. They're so little. Onto the door with some green floss. And then I cut out these little bows. When they're so little like this, sometimes I'll leave like some of the white on there. And that's why I really like having these. Oops, sorry about that. I didn't mean to cover that up. I really like these scissors. They're like Fiskars, like spring action deals, but they've got a really sharp tip and they're really precise when it comes to cutting out little bitty shapes like this. Now this is probably like the smallest I've cut out, but you can also use the tip and scrape off. I keep putting my hand on there and scrape off some of the lines, like how, like if any of these lines are showing, you can kind of scrape it off with the tip of this. That's what I found anyway. I don't know if you're supposed to do this. In this case, after I applique these onto the door, I'm supposed to just tack on one of these bows on each wreath with one sequin. So because the sequin is just going to go in the middle, I'm just going to flip these over so none of the extra white parts, you can't even see because they're so little, but there's some white, like this is the side that has the print on it. You see that little dot is where I'm supposed to put the sequin, but I'm just going to flip it over and probably just do it on there. Okay, and then I'll move on to the next step. So I'll be back and show you what I've done or what I'm going to do after this. All right, next you're going to see a few pictures of ones I took of myself and my husband and myself and sitting out in the sun. And that was it for my vacation. And this beautiful sunset, which the picture doesn't even do it justice. Hey y'all, I'm back at home. Okay, so after my last clip while I was at the beach, I didn't make any more because I just got busy. And I filmed a little bit outside, but I just forgot to make any video clips of my stitching and projects that I took to work on. I only really worked on 2 more things, and I was going to show you now what they are. One was the Busilicate, the stocking, and the other is the full coverage piece that I was doing, where my goal is to stitch 2,000 stitches during the month of November, which I actually got quite a bit done on that as well. So let me turn the camera around and show you. Today is Monday and it is December. No, wait, it is not December. It's not December yet. Y'all, November is November 6th. I just sent a message to my aunt because I'm planning a trip to her house. And I had sent her a message saying December date. So I guess that's what's on my mind. And also I put out my very first Christmas decoration today, which I will show you that as well. It's not much because my husband doesn't like to decorate for Christmas before Thanksgiving. And he will not give in. My entire family is coming from Texas, and my mom and dad are gonna be here. I'm gonna have there's gonna be 12 family members for Thanksgiving, and I told him I wanted to put the Christmas tree up before anyone got here because I just like how festive it is, and they're not gonna be here for Christmas. No one's gonna be here for Christmas. And so I was like, I wanna go ahead and put the Christmas tree up. I think I have to get a new Christmas tree because I think half the lights burnt out on the one I had because I have an artificial pre-lit one. And he's like, no, we can't do that. And I'm like, oh, what do you mean? I go, I'm the one who puts it up. I should be able to put it up when I want to put it up. Anyway, so that is a fight that I'm still fighting for. So anyway, enough about that. Y'all let me know though, just out of curiosity. What are your feelings about decorating for Christmas before Thanksgiving actually gets here? Do you decorate before so you can enjoy it for as long as you possibly can since it takes so much work to do it? Because that's my thinking. What about you? Or are you like one of those that are like, no, we can't do anything until Thanksgiving has passed? And not only do I have to fight him, but my daughter-in-law also, Thanksgiving is her favorite holiday, and she just doesn't want to do it either. So if I do it and she comes, she might like, what are you doing? Why is your Christmas tree up? Anyway, let me know in the comments. Fun conversation. Okay, let me show you what I did on my project. Alrighty, so here is the stocking that I'm doing for my mom. And it's gonna be a surprise. And I'm gonna have it hanging up on my mantle on Christmas morning when she comes over, because she always comes over and we cook breakfast. We don't have little kids, so, you know, it's not really exciting or anything anymore. But anyway, I still invite her over, and I wanted to have this hanging up because she doesn't have a stocking that we hang up for her. So when I last showed it to you, I believe that I was working on the wreaths for this door. And so I got the wreaths put on with the beads and the little bows that are sequined on, I think is how I should say it. And then I believe I did this part, which is not how the way. Okay, y'all, this is like the first stocking I've made in 30 years. So it's not gonna be perfect. And I just do things to get it done. Right now I'm just doing things to get it done. But this part actually called for it to be stuffed. And it is such a little part, this little trim here. I think I put actually this on before that. I think I put the red part on first and stitched it on. And then I put this, and then I put these little roof pieces, which are a challenge, getting everything to line up. But then I put this, and it said to stuff it. And I was like, I didn't bring my pipe, I have like the pipe cleaners that I usually put in for these like small areas. I didn't have them with me, so I just didn't do it. I don't think it matters. Then I put this piece, no, I did this bow. I need to cut that up. That bothers me that that's showing that little part of the bow. Anyway, whatever. And a bell. And then I did this part, and then this part, and now I'm working on the part that goes right here. And so I have I'm really bad at the embroidery part of this. And so it's hard for me to get these like to line up. I don't even know how I did it. And so I've done that, and then where these little white dots are, I need to go back in and put sequins. When I was stitching this on, I decided that I was gonna try the invisible thread, but I used like invisible thread for like part of it, and then I went back to like regular colored thread because first of all, I couldn't see the invisible thread. And then a lot of times when I'm working on this is at night and I definitely can't see. I can see the invisible thread when like in the middle of the day, like when I go outside. And so I was like, oh, this is gonna drive me nuts. So I'm gonna go back to just using the thread that's in the kit. And it may look messy, like right here, but it'll take me too long and it will just be frustrating. So I've got to put the sequins on this one and then applique it on. And then there's like a border or whatever that kind of looks like this one that goes around this somehow. So that's the next step. And like I said, I'm working on this at night because I don't have to like have, I don't know, it's just easier for me just to pick it up and do it at night if I have like my light up glasses. And yeah, so that's my plan. So that's how I'm actually moving along. I'm moving along on it one little piece at a time. So if I want to work on it every day, and if I get, or every day, every night, whatever, and maybe, hopefully it'll get done. There's still a lot to do. I mean, I still have like this tree, I've got to finish this, and then I haven't even got to the people. So there's still quite a lot to do. And that's not even like, then I have to figure out how in the world am I going to sew this to the back. I may use the invisible thread for that, just so it doesn't show on the edges. So that's how far I've come along with this stocking. Okay, that's the Christmas decoration I put out. This is actually a wax melt warmer or wax melter. You know, you put the scented wax in it and it makes your house smell good. So you put the wax in there, and there's a light bulb right there. You turn it on, and Santa, this is vintage Santa. I thought it was just cute, even if just to sit out, even if I don't even use it to melt wax. I ordered this from Walmart, and it's from Sensationals, and it was, I want to say like $15 maybe, so it wasn't too bad. What do you think? I think he's cute. All right, and the next thing that I worked on, and I worked on this actually a lot in the car, and y'all, it was like a 6-hour drive, and I swear I got like 800 stitches done in 6 hours or more. So it's slow going. Right now I'm just right up here in this top corner. This is a Gecko Rouge kit out of the Gecko Ho 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 like surprise package they have. The art is by David Finney, and it's called At the Window. And that's where I'm at. Not very far, but I have put in 1,378 stitches. Half stitches. This is tint. So I have, let's see, I started off with like 100 and something when I first started the challenge. Like 138 maybe. I can't remember the exact number. And so I probably have about 800 stitches left to go for the month of November. So today's the 6th. I figure, you know, I've got 3 more weeks. So if I can get like 300 stitches in a week for the next 3 weeks, then I'll be good. If I'm doing my math correctly. And I've been doing it in hand. This kind of looks crumpled up because I've been doing it in hand. But, and that's another reason why it's going slower. But I need to put this in a Q-snap or some sort of frame so I can work on it and use 2 hands. It'll be faster. All right, and y'all, that's it. I didn't work any more on my beaded ghost, which I'll just get up and show you. over here. I showed you a picture of it in the bathroom when I was at the condo, about how the glow in the dark, the glowy thread from Sulky, how that glowed. But I haven't really done any more since I've made that video clip because, I mean, Halloween's over. I would like to get the beading finished. I only have like 2 more rows. And once I get the beading finished, then I'll probably just put it away and finish it up later on. Because, like I said, Halloween's over. And then I will have probably I said the beading, this part done. There's other beading, like there's like a little lantern stuff, but I'll just do that later. And the next mill hill that I will need to get out and start is Tom Turkey. So I'm probably not going to do this one on fabric. I'm probably going to do it on the perforated paper that comes in this kit, and just use it, you know, like an ornament. Do it as an ornament. So I need to start on Tom Turkey because it's November and Thanksgiving will be here before you know it, and it'll be gone, and I won't be in the mood because obviously I'm a seasonal stitcher. And I think I'm a seasonal stitcher. I do stitch Christmas other times, but for these other holidays, I feel like I just only stitch on the things that are like appropriate for that time of the year, and then I'm just like moving on. And let me show you another mill hill that I got, that I have a plan for. Now, isn't this cute? This is Christmas Cardinal, and I just think it's so cute. And it comes with like this, I don't know, fuzzy stuff, I guess, to put on there. But this one, my plan on this one is to make it into, a needle minder. It depends on what size it is actually when it comes out. I think it's going to be smaller, but I'm not sure. This one comes with, y'all, do you hear my stomach growl? My stomach is growling. This one might not come with a magnet. I thought this was small enough to come with a magnet, but this might be bigger than the other ones that come with a magnet. So I don't know, but I thought it was cute. And I thought I would use it as a needle minder on my stocking from, did I show you the stocking I'm working on, or that I started? Let me get it. All right, so I started this stocking called Birds of a Feather because I thought that the picture was so pretty. And it's artwork by Donna Gelsinger, and this is what I got it off Heaven and Earth Designs when they were having their 50% off sale. So I thought I would use it on this one since it's got the cardinals, but and this is a terrible printout. It's so much prettier in person, or not in person, but on the picture, and I'm sure it's even prettier in person, but I have not got a great big start on this one. So anyway, that is called Birds of a Feather Stocking. And I'm stitching it on 28 count. So that's all I've really worked on. That's it. Hey y'all, I thought that I would come back on here one more quick time and show you a couple of things that I just got in the mail today. And I'm saying a lot in this video, but I'm sorry. And Jan, if you're watching this, I failed and I purchased things. So I can't stick with plans. But I'm going to turn this around and show you what I got. And if you don't like the Bucilla stockings, it's more of that. Because this is what I discovered, or what I was thinking about. Why I'm so like drawn to these things is because I'm getting like quick little finishes as I go along and complete each section and mark it off. I feel like I'm completing things. And I think that is why I think it's really good that I'm adding these in with like my cross stitching. That was a terrible angle. Because I can at least like see something, a small little finishes along the way, I guess. All right, so I just ordered a couple of different things. Oh, by the way, the nativity stocking that I ordered that I got when I was at the beach, I think I'm gonna return that one. I was just looking at it and I was like, you know what? I'm already doing my Dimensions nativity one, the one that's called Holy Night. And I'm just trying to get like a different variety of things. And I really don't need 2 nativity stockings, I guess. And it was a little bit more pricey than what I'm used to paying. I don't really like to pay when I order for these stockings more than, I don't like to pay more than $30. And I don't know why that one was more, but I think I'm gonna return it. What do you think? Go back and see that nativity one. It's in this video. I'm pretty sure I showed it. What do you think? Should I keep it or no? Okay, well, let me show you what I got. All right, this first thing, both of these were ordered off of Amazon, is a Santa stocking liner. And it is a like pre-made liner. And for those who don't know how to sew very well, I mean like on a machine, I guess, then I thought I would try this out. They were fairly inexpensive, and I'm not gonna take this whole thing out because I don't want to. It's inside out right now. But the inside of it looks like this color red with little Santas that say, ho, ho, ho. Oh, well, let me just get it out. There's the liner, and that's what it looks like inside. So this I got to put, it's a little thin, but it's okay. I'm gonna put this inside of my mom's stocking because hers, I mean, even though it says Holy Night, I thought because the red, it has a lot of red in it, and I thought the red would go better with the red in the stocking, but also it kind of adds a little bit of, you know, Santa into the mix because that one doesn't really have Santa on it. It just has the church and the carolers. And I thought it'd be kind of fun to have something different on the inside and in the colors go. So I'll show this again when I come to it, which will be a while. And then I got this kit because I've always liked it and I thought it looked fun to do, and I love sequins. So this one was one on Amazon that was not too pricey. And what is this one called? Sparkle Snowflakes, which that's what it is, sparkle snowflakes. It's got a lot of sequins up here on these like snow icicles or whatever they are. And I've got a lot of different like white type sequins, and I want you to help me figure out which ones to use on that part because I don't know if I'm going to use the ones that actually come in the stocking yet. And then it's just snowflakes and some stitches with sequins. But for the most part, these are the snowflakes. Now they are built up, so although I say, you know, it's just a snowflake, there's really many parts to it. And that's the color. So the back of it, or the background, I guess, will be this dark blue. Which I thought was really pretty. Yeah. And there's the floss and the sequins that go in there. So that's it. That's what I got today. All right, y'all, I'm going for now. It'll probably be another week or so before I put up a video, but I wanted to go on and show you what I've been working on, although it has not been very much. There's reason, because I was out of town. And yeah, I'm just enjoying what I'm doing. I'm gonna probably start going back onto like a rotation type thing, or where I pick a project every day to kind of work on a different one by spinning the wheel out of the ones that I picked to do that I want to get done. But there's still, even though I chose those and picked those out, and I talked about it, I think, in the last video, I mean, I still have a lot of them. So I won't be getting to them every week, you know, to every one of them every week. So hopefully you'll be able to see some progress on those things, and then a few things sprinkled in here and there that you didn't think I was you didn't know I was gonna be working on or starting, but because I like to start things, I just can't stop. All right, I'll talk to y'all later, and I hope y'all have a great week, and wherever you are, stay warm or stay cool or enjoy your perfect weather. And it's a really pretty day out here today. I'll turn you around and show you my backyard, especially since I just cleaned out all the leaves in the pool, because it was filled, the entire bottom was filled with leaves when I left the house this morning. But apparently the people who come and service our pool, because we don't know how to, I guess they got them all out. So y'all have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye. It's a really pretty fall day. As you can see, the trees are turning, the leaves are definitely falling, and it's like the perfect temperature out here now. But the pool is way too cold to go swimming in because it's still been getting cold at night. All right, y'all, see you later. Bye.